Shalom, Yahabashim, Shabashim, Kudash, Kudah. Salakia got interrupted when I was doing my video. So this is going to be, I guess, a part 2 now, where, this continuation of the video I was doing. I'm dealing with, this MB that dropped off her child at this McDonald's and basically claimed she didn't know where the boy was at. Just showing like, hey, the women of our nation, they can be cold and heartless, like not drop the boy off without even a second thought. It should be different for a woman, only because we know the man, right? He the seed come, the seed is determined by the male, right? Because we shoot out sperm, but yet, that sperm that's been incubated in a woman for 9 to 10 months, right? That's 9 to 10 months of a seed that's been growing within you, So quite naturally, your body goes through changes. You develop a bond, for the seed that's growing up inside of you. You birthed, right, the child, all right, after the process of the 10 months. And it's like, what happened? Where was the change? Where you have no type of remorse, for your children. Like, what's up with that? And that just goes to show, hey, the spirit that's in these women is not right, man. It's not right at all. Just to jump right to the scripts. All right, this is Job 3:11. Let's see if I can start up. I started at Job 3:10. Because it shut not up the doors of my mother's womb, nor hid sorrow from mine eyes. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Because Job, he was going through it. It's like, shit, for all this that I'm going through, why didn't I just die when I was born? I'm going to have to go through this nonsense, Hey, that's what happens, with a lot of Israelite babies that gets aborted, Because no matter, I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3 months, all right, that's already a living soul, all right? It's when the sperm hit the egg, that's how can you say? Like, the sperm is alive, all right? That's why it swims, showing that it's alive, because in Esau society, they try to create a time frame on when is it, okay, basically trying to justify, abortion. Say, oh, well, it's a certain time that, well, if it's, I don't know what the time frames are according to Esau, but, if it's 2 months or less, that's not a living person right now, because it's only been 2 months. No, the seed was alive when it hit the egg. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what stage you abort the child at, it's still murder at the end of the day. When you go into the law, it says thou shalt not kill. That word kill is actually murder, right? So when you abort a child, you're creating, like, that you committed murder, right? Let's look at the definition of murder, right? Because you can kill, but you're not supposed to murder, right, one of your own nation. It says the crime of unlawfully killing a person, especially with malice, a forethought kind. right? So every time, right, when you abort a baby, okay, you have to have a forethought because you have to make the decision or if you're going to go through it or not, you know? So that's murder hands down. That's murder one, you know, in the first degree, you know? But, you know, for our children to go through stuff like this, you know, to be abandoned, to be aborted, to be just treated, you know, less than nothing, pretty much, right? Or you essentially, you know, you got a lot of J that just they grow up by themselves because the mother may be in the home, but she living, you know, her second childhood. You know, she's still trying to get her groove on out here, so she's not really, you know, keeping after the child, not cleaning the child, not feeding them, all right, not nurturing them, not, you know, giving them some, you know, just the homely stuff, you know, homework, this, that, and the other, just shit. You pretty much gotta, a lot of us, you know, we had to just grow up and fend for ourselves for the most part, you know. And hey, that's all because, hey, the women of our nation, you know. But it's almost better to not touch down on this earth at all, because, you know, with us being under the curses, you bound to go through some hell, right? It's no getting over or around that. You know what I'm saying? You just when you're here, all right, you're giving your judgment, all right, and hey, whatever the Lord sees fit for you, you know, that's what you're gonna have to deal with, you know. But hey, in the same breath, hey, this woman's gonna be judged, all right, for what she did, you know. It's another scripture I wanted. What's this? Lamentations 4. This is Lamentations 4:3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast; they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. God, you know, like I said, you have a lot of Jake. You go through some of these, any hood of any, all right, of any city across America, all right, you go into some of the rough parts of certain cities, right, you'll see, hell, a 3-year-old baby standing on the corner without a care in the world, not knowing, like, where the parents are, the mother or the father, right? Or the mother, she's somewhere strung out, you know, on heroin or crack or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You know? So it's like, hey, you know, well, how Esau got this system set up, you know, he set it up for the man to be pushed out the household, right? You automatically gonna put him on child support, right? So there's already friction created, even if you did or didn't have any type of, you know, strong relationship, you know, with the mother. That definitely severs that, you know, because you're paying all this money for a child that you barely get to see, you know, because shit, with these courts, they don't really care about the father seeing the child. It's just about the money at the end of the day, you know. So the court's just set up as a bank just to you know, take money out of your pockets and put into the pockets of the woman, right? It's not really even for the child. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like you don't know that because you don't know what the monies are being spent on. And 9 times out of 10, you know, A lot of times it's not going to the child, or the child may only be getting a certain portion of that. But the woman be, dressed to the nines, and went to the mall and got a nice outfit, got her nails, hair, makeup, the whole nine, right? And she going out to the club to go get basically another nigga, right? So that new nigga can be paying her future bills, and that's what these women do. They just wash, rinse, and repeat, without regard of the children that they're bringing, in this earth, But shit, even the sea must have more compassion than the women of our nation, So it's just another reason, man, that it's time to go. We have to get out of here, all right? Because these things are going to just continue to the point it wouldn't be no flesh to be saved. That's what the Lord is speeding up the times, all right? We get the hopeful elect the hell out of this place, because we understand and know that this is hell, and we don't want to dwell here any longer. We looking to rule in the kingdom of heaven, all right, and put these nations up at our foot, right, for good, all right. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.